welcome to another episode of U.P.G. Sharing. I'd like to start off by thanking Aldráða for sharing his story with us. If you would like to share your spiritual experience or U.P.G., please contact me via the comment section, Discord, or Twitter. And with that, let us begin. This is the story of how I started my Asatru path. It all begins in the late summer of 2021. I was an early teen, and my lack of faith drove me to explore different religions. I went and looked at the most followed ones, and none of them seemed to get my attention. Then I stumbled upon the name Odin. Later I did some research and found out that he is the chief god in Norse paganism, or Asatru, or whatever you'd like to call it. I got somewhat of a calmly feeling when I thought about the name, and my heart rate would increase. Then the next day I went on YouTube and I searched how to speak to Odin. I saw a couple videos and I did as it said in those videos, and I had a very awesome feeling for about a week. I didn't take it seriously since at the time I was Muslim, and I had completely forgot about it until I came across the word Asatru about 3 months ago. I was quite curious and decided to do some research, and I found out what it is, and in my mind I was like, oh, it's the Odin thing religion, and continued my day. After a week or so, I finished watching the Vikings TV show, and I started doing more and more research on the religion, belief system, spiritual path, and I grew a bigger connection to it. After doing some scattered research over a month, watching a few videos a week here or there, I used to get these feelings which I've never had before, and they were so immense. So I decided to join a Discord to learn more, as it seems like a better place to learn than YouTube. Long story short, the Discord server I joined wasn't helpful and didn't provide any information very well. So I end up doing my own homework again, and I end up finding another YouTube channel. I watched a few of their videos, and I was very curious, but never really dove too deep into it. I kept having those immense feelings I was talking about though, and they wouldn't stop. Eventually, on the night of January 9th, 2023, I had an experience I will never forget. That night it was raining like usual, and it was about 12:30 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. Then I started thinking about this Asatru religion, belief system, spiritual path again. I was thinking about the name Odin, and the storm, it grew stronger, rain hitting my bedroom window like harder. It felt like the windows were going to break. It seemed that with every heartbeat, the storm grew stronger, and the more I thought about Odin, the more stronger it grew. I lay there thinking about Odin as the storm continued, until I slowly drifted off to sleep. But at the same time, as I was drifting off and not thinking as much of Odin, the storm simultaneously was calming. The next day, I could feel a presence all day, and then after some consideration, on January 10th, 2023, 8:57 p.m., I became Asatru. I accepted Asatru as my faith. I denounced Islam, and right after that, I went on my balcony and started to speak to the All-Father. And I could feel his presence. I've went on to do 3 bloats since then. 1 to Odin, 1 to Freyr, and 1 to the Norns. And has been 2 weeks since I became Asatru, and I have never felt better. Hope my story can inspire some of you to go out and speak to the gods. From Aldráða.